All right, we have 4 cameras across the valley, keeping our eyes on the skies. It's still very windy across areas. Now in town, not too bad, but if you do have travel tonight, just be aware of the fact that we have icy roads across the region, and in Minnesota in particular, we still have some snow blowing around because you got a little bit more snow in Lakes Country. Reduced visibilities under a mile in places, so travel with caution. Give yourself extra time, extra stopping distance. The gusty nature of the wind continues. We're going to have a look ahead though for tonight. Main concern now shifts to cold and dangerous wind chills. Please put a winter survival kit in your vehicle. Make sure you have blankets, mittens, and hats for everyone should you become stranded by roadside. Saturday, round 2 makes its way through. Some of us will have snow first thing in the morning. We'll have the timing on that, track it, but it does look like 1 to 4 inches and isolated places picking up even more, which means some of us may see much more snow than we got with round 1 because temperatures will be colder. And it looks like Sunday we'll turn our attention back to the cold that takes hold following the couple of rounds of snow. Right now, winds still gusting to almost 40 miles per hour where you see the orange colors. It's a hold on to your hat kind of afternoon as it's been all day long, but it is starting to relent out in the Bismarck area. 12 mile per hour winds, less gusty there. Now, factor that in. With the snow that's been falling, we have visibilities under a mile in Bemidji and in places across Lakes Country, including northern portions of Otter Tail County, much of Becker County at times, down to a mile or less. And that's where we're seeing the majority of the visibility issues right now as the wind is starting to give up a little bit out to the west. Still cloudy with the snow showers exiting for most areas. Take a look at these temperatures. Here's the freezing line and basically most of our area below freezing, and it's coldest in the Devil's Lake Basin right now, and we're going to see some temperatures and wind chills that will be in the single digits. So again, it's important to be prepared for that if you are traveling across country. We have wind chills already in the teens, low teens, near 10 in the Devil's Lake Basin, near 20 for Bemidji at this hour. That sets up the stage for what's going on right now. Here's how things change as we go through the overnight. The yellow arrows show the areas and locations where we have the gustiest winds right now. Set it into motion. A few snow showers can't be ruled out in central portions of Minnesota. But notice the yellow arrows stay northwesterly, but they become blue. That means 15 to 20 mile per hour winds. So wind will be decreasing from west to east as we go into the evening hours. And this is paused at about 11 o'clock at night. If you're out and about, bring the jacket because temperatures will spill into the 20s. And wind chills will dip into the single digits. Now, as we begin your Saturday, if you are getting up early to head out hunting, we have fresh snow on the ground. That's great, but we got more on the way from the west. This isn't the main event. Just know this. Our western counties could see light snow showers. That's what this will be. Not much wind with this, and what wind we do have will begin to come out of the south. Now, because it's south wind, it'll start trying to punch some warmer air our way. It won't have much luck. We're still going to be in that 25 to 35 degree range for many, but it could produce some localized areas of mixed precipitation during the event. Snow showers move into the valley midday. So we'll have showers of snow, light, but we could have brief moderate intensity. The main event happens as we go into the afternoon. Here's the Alberta Clipper, the low pressure center. Near that we'll have some bands of heavy precipitation. There could be some icing south, and look at maybe even some brief heavy rain on top of the frozen surfaces. With that snow spreading through most, the far north and the far south have the least chance of seeing significant snowfall. This system's out of here by the time we get to the late night hours, and behind it, it's going to come with a punch of northwest winds. So we do have an area where you see the dark blues here. We could see 2 to 4 inches anywhere in this swath, 0 to 3 inches up in the far north, and down to the south. We could see more in the way of rainfall from this system hitting right in the central part of the valley. Isolated pockets could get over 4 inches. Temperatures tomorrow 20s to near 30, the warmest weather south and west, and this pumpkin sets the scene. Halloween's done, folks. It's now a taste of winter. Thanks so much for your photo. Now look at your forecast. Sunday, cold, morning temperatures in the teens. Next week, we can't rule out some snow showers Monday. We're watching another system that could be punching in as we go into next weekend, but the time in between looks a lot quieter than the last few days, and I, for one, will enjoy that.
I will too. My kids, however, were very excited today.
Little school delay for mine too, and
yeah.
I don't think they minded the extra sleep.
Yeah, I sure wouldn't. Thanks,
right.
Edge.